Every plastic surgeon wants predictable growth, but very few achieve it. The reason? Many are unknowingly wasting over $100,000 every month on marketing that fails to deliver patients. This money often funds agencies with five-figure retainers that deliver vanity metrics, not booked procedures. This is guesswork marketing, spending money without knowing exactly what produces a paying patient. In the next few minutes, we will outline the data-driven system top practices use to escape this trap for good. What is the fundamental difference between a struggling practice and a top-performing one? It's smarter allocation, not bigger budgets. Top performers track every dollar against industry benchmarks. They know their return on investment per channel and, critically, per procedure. This data reveals a critical insight. You win by converting the right leads, because most inquiries aren't ready for surgery. Practices have increased qualified consultation bookings by simply eliminating campaigns that generate low-quality leads. The engine powering this efficiency is a modern CRM. It operates as a response and management system, not a simple database. The shift is clear, from chasing unqualified inquiries to systematically converting high-value prospects. But how do you find and nurture them effectively? To attract the right patients, you must understand their decision-making process. Typical marketing fails because it only targets the final stage. A patient moves through curiosity, research, and evaluation over weeks or months. Miss these early stages and a competitor wins. So how do you engage them all along the way? This is where automation becomes a superpower. It can pre-qualify potential patients before your staff ever speaks to them, segmenting them by interest, budget, and readiness. Modern systems use AI chatbots for real-time engagement. This immediate, personalized nurturing significantly boosts lead-to-consult conversion rates. This methodical approach works best with procedure-focused marketing. It increases relevance, lowers ad costs, and permits precise ROI tracking for every service. So we have a framework: track data, map the patient's path, and apply automation. What are the actual results this produces? Here's the financial impact. Clinics have cut patient acquisition costs significantly by replacing broad ad spend with automated qualification funnels. Top practices also build long-term authority with SEO. The top 3 Google results get 68% of all clicks, and that visibility doesn't vanish when you stop paying. The answer to engaging patients across their entire path is owning your content. Unlike rented ad attention, these owned assets pay dividends for years. This concept of owned assets is the method for breaking free from the ad spend cycle. Let's look at the most powerful asset you can build: content authority. Every marketing dollar buys one of two things: rented attention or owned assets. Paid ads are rented. The moment you stop paying, the attention disappears. Content like articles and videos are owned assets. One campaign can generate patients for years, producing a high and compounding return on content spend. This authority is now mandatory for an AI-first future. Tools like Google's AI overviews cite authoritative, well-structured content. Without it, you become invisible. This is the content that engages patients in those early curiosity and research stages, building trust long before they are ready to book a consult. But even with perfect marketing, there's a final leak: the consultation. If your conversion process is inconsistent, all prior investment is wasted at the final step. So it's a complete system: data tracking, journey mapping, content authority, and automation. How do these parts connect to create predictability? The path to predictable growth is a feedback loop. You create authoritative content to attract patients, then use automation and a CRM to nurture them efficiently. Remember that wasted $1,000 a month? This system reallocates that rented ad spend into owned assets that compound in value, turning an expense into an asset. You stop asking, "How do I get more leads?" and start asking, "How do I improve my patient acquisition system?" You become the pilot of your practice's growth, not a passenger. This is the documented path from guesswork to predictable, data-managed growth. The only question left is, are you ready to make the change? Predictable growth is not a myth. It is a result. It is the outcome of replacing subjective feelings with real data and manual effort with intelligent automation. Medfire Media's omnidominance system provides the content authority infrastructure for this model. building the owned assets that generate compounding returns. Stop guessing where your next patient will come from. Start building a system that guarantees it. This is what it feels like to finally experience predictable growth without the guesswork.